Today in Lesson 55, English Reading and Spelling Rules with Mrs. Gomez, we're going to be spelling the V sound. When do we use the V and when do we use VE?
Hello, I'm Miss Gomez. Welcome to Go Mobile Education Zone. We're here to make reading and spelling easy and fun for everyone. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve, our lessons will help you build strong literacy skills step by step. Let's learn together. Alphabet. Name the letters. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet that make up the 44 sounds in our language. Say them with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. What letter is the initial or the first letter of the English alphabet? A. What letter is the final letter of the English alphabet? Z. All the other letters between A and Z are medial letters. What letters are vowels in the English alphabet? A, E, I, O, U. These 26 letters are all the letters that you need to know to be able to read and spell fluently in English.
I, itch, I. T, tomato, T. I. P, pig, P. N, nine, N. A, apple, I. A. S, salad, S. S, rose, Z. L, lemon, L. D, dog, D. F, fire, F. H, hat, H. O, olive, Ah. G, game, G. O. Digraph NG. Ring, ng. K, kid, K. C, cat, K. N, sink, ng. Digraph CK. Duck, K. M, milk, M. R, rabbit, R. B, banana, B. E, elephant, E. E. Digraph O. Book, U. Digraph O. Spoon, oo. Digraph TH. Feather, th. Digraph TH. Thermometer, th. Y, yarn, y. V, vase, v. J, jewelry, j. U, umbrella, U. W, watermelon, w. A, watch, ah. X, 6, x. Z, zebra, z.
Spelling sounds. Repeat the sound after me, name the letter, and write the letter.
Z, Z, X, X,
K, K, comma, C. Final position, digraph, CK.
V, V,
V, digraph, TH.
S, final position, SS.
O, digraph, OO.
Digraph, TH.
G, G. N, R, R. P, P. Z, S. M,
J, J.
H, H. Y, Y. T, T. B, B.
W, U.
V, F. L, L.
Ah, O, comma, A.
D, D. E, I. Ng, digraph, NG, comma, N. I, A. O, digraph, O, O.
Today, we will learn a new spelling concept. For spelling, if I said V, what letter would you write? V. Watch as I write some words on the board. V-E-T, V-A-T, E-V-E-R. Listen as I read these words. Listen for the sound they have in common. That, that, ever. What sound do they have in common? What sound do they have in common? V. In what position do you hear the V sound? We hear it in the initial position, We also hear it in the medial position. How is the V sound spelled in these words? It is spelled with a V, so that means initial and medial V is spelled V. Watch and listen as I write some more words. Give, Have, Listen as I read the words in the second column. Listen for the sounds in the final position. Give, have, live. What sound did you hear in that final position? Yes, we heard a final V. How did we spell that V sound in the final position? We spelt it V-E. Final V is spelled V-E. We have learned a new spelling concept today. We have learned initial and medial V is spelled V. And final V is spelled V-E. For spelling, if I said V, what letter would you write? V. Final position, V-E.
Spelling sounds. Repeat the sound after me, name the letter, and write the letter.
V. V. Final position, V-E. Let's read some words. We're going to code some words before we read them. Coding helps us to remember the sounds the letter makes, and also in multisyllabic words, big words, they help us break them down into chunks so we can read them better. Let's get started. Let's code this word so we can read it. I know you're thinking, hey, Miss Gomez, that's a vowel, consonant, vowel word. And we're going to divide between those two consonants and have two syllables. No, we're not going to do that. Let me tell you why. Today we learned final V is spelled V-E. So that means that final E is silent. We only use the syllable division rules when we have sounded vowels that are separated by consonants. That last vowel, E, has no sound. We mark out silent letters. Next, we're going to find the vowel. It's O. It's a vowel and it's being in a closed syllable. So we're going to code it with a breve, which makes it a short vowel sound. Read the word. Solve. Okay, so let's code and read this new word. Mark out final silent E. Find the vowel A. The vowel is in a closed syllable. It's short, so code it with a breve. Read the word. Valve. Let's spell some words. For spelling, if I said V, what letter would you write? V. Final position, V-E. Let's spell some words. Repeat the word, write a line for every sound you hear, and write the letters for each sound. Give. G, I, V. G, G, I, V, E. Remember, final V is spelled V-E. Read the word. Give. Have. H, A, H, H, A, V, E. Remember, final V is spelled V-E. Read the word. Have.
Mrs. Gomez's end of lesson review. A quick run through of reading and spelling concepts we have learned so far. Sound. Accent. When a syllable is accented, the voice is louder, longer, and stronger. In English, the first syllable is usually accented. Digraph TH. Digraph TH can be pronounced two ways: feather th and thermometer th. The most common way is feather th. If that does not make sense, then try thermometer th. Final digraph TH is usually pronounced th, as in bath. Sink. In front of is pronounced as in sink. Digraph OO. Digraph OO can be pronounced two ways: book and spoon ooh. The most common way is book If that does not make sense, then try spoon ooh. Final digraph OO is usually pronounced ooh as in zoo. Open syllables. A vowel in an open, accented syllable is long, coated with a macron. A long vowel sound says its name. Closed syllable. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, coated with a breve. This is the short vowel sound. Two like consonants. When we see two like consonants side by side, we mark one out, its sound will hide. We do not pronounce both N's in the word in. Sounds of suffix S. If suffix S follows an unvoiced consonant, the S is unvoiced, as in tips. If suffix S follows a voiced consonant, the S is voiced, as in pans. Consonants. Consonants are sounds that close or partially close our mouths with our tongue, teeth, or lips. Syllable division. This is a reading strategy to decode two-syllable words. When two consonants stand between two sounded vowels, divide between the consonants and accent the first syllable. Vowels. When a sound is made with an open mouth and the sound is voiced, then the letter is a vowel. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Is. S says Z after a short vowel sound, as in is. Syllable. A syllable is a word or part of a word with one vowel sound. Building the Foundations of Literacy with Mrs. Gomez. Thanks for learning with Go Mobile Education Zone. Keep practicing, keep reading, and remember, Every word you learn brings you one step closer to success. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so we can keep learning together. See you next time.